Oh, Dr. Loomis, be compassionate. They're just inmates. They don't know what they're doing. Go fuck yourself.
Hey guys, welcome back to We Watch Movie. I'm Mike. He's Jay.
Yeah.
Halloween Horror Month continues, and we're getting towards the end of the Jason stick.
Fuck Jason X. He goes to space because we have no place else to tell the story. We thought Jason Goes to Hell was enough, but no. He's gonna go to the 24th century.
It doesn't take place of the worst horror icon goes to space movie. I feel like
Leprechaun
that belongs
in space.
to Leprechaun.
Yeah, it's gotta be that one.
That was shit. Jason X actually has some good qualities.
Yes, at the very beginning of this film, we see
My
there's
wiener.
a crystal. No, we don't. That would be a fucking terrible beginning.
Quick shot, my wiener.
I don't want to watch this movie ever again. Crystal Lake.
Let's be honest, YouTube wasn't going to monetize
facility.
this anyways.
No, we're fucked. The Crystal Lake Research Facility. I think that's pretty cool. Like how they formed a research facility around Jason Voorhees himself.
Makes sense.
We find out later on through the film that Jason had been executed or tried to be executed like in 2008. They hung him, they fucking stretched him, they gassed him, they had a shooting thing. The motherfucker won't die. So what they thought is, we'll chain him up and we'll study him. We'll see what makes the bitch tick. They're going to cryogenically freeze him until they can figure out what to do with him later on. However, the military says, no. Are you fucking high? There is so many military applications. Have you never heard of Umbrella? I like the beginning of this movie because the beginning of the movie explored Jason in a more practical way. If you can't kill the motherfucker, you're going to study him.
Here's my question though. What body did they get that Jason from? Like,
what? They got it from Hot Topics.
Where did Jason come from though? Like this is
Jason Goes to Hell? Oh, you're saying...
Right, like he went to hell.
You remember that little guy? Forget about that little guy.
He went to hell.
Like, New Line still own the rights. I mean, they still own the rights. I mean, at this point.
Did they trade Dikembe Mutombo for Jason with Satan?
Yeah, he came back for a second. So, yeah, they just ignored Jason Goes to Hell, really.
As you should, probably.
But, you know what? I think that the beginning of this movie and the way they started the film, at least how they began the plot, was okay. I thought it was cool.
Yeah, David Cronenberg as like the lead research facility, pretty badass for like for a movie like this. That David Cronenberg is actually playing a doctor in the movie who gets a spear through the heart and dies, but still, it's David Cronenberg. Fine.
And then the researchers come in, telling the lead Ro, what's her name? I don't know.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah, the lead scientist, like, we're taking it over. We've got these military guys. We're gonna transport him to a research facility where we can fucking really look at him. And she's like, "Oh my God, don't do it." He's like, "Fuck you. We're done. We're gonna do it already." They go in the room. Jason's out already. Like, Jason killed that dude that threw the blanket on his face because it probably smelled like old people. And he puts the guy on the hook, and he kills all the military guys in there, which is a pretty cool death scene. I mean, you don't get to see much.
She just fucks him up real fast.
And then the girl, the last surviving girl, by the way, which I always thought was crazy, in this entire research facility, she's the only one left. Yeah. You know, you would think you'd see doctors in lab coats running here and...
He always has a hard time killing the last one.
But
it's like he gets stage fright.
They must have been doing this at 2 o'clock in the morning when people have gone home for vacation, or it's probably Thanksgiving. But he follows her into the cryogenic unit where he was supposed to go anyway. She tricks him to get in that cryogenic unit.
Tricks are for kids.
And he got no cereal at the end. And he stabs the bitch through because she does the classic stupid. It's smart to do. I'm gonna lean against the fucking the contained storage.
What machete goes through a steel fucking door?
It's
like,
Jason's
it was meant to cryogenically freeze someone inside of it.
He wasn't frozen.
That door wouldn't have been penetrated by a fucking kitchen knife.
Listen, you don't tell Jason you can't penetrate.
It wasn't
something.
a kitchen knife, but
you
still.
can't. Jason thinks you cannot penetrate something. He will penetrate.
He's an artful penetrator.
He will penetrate Sarah Paulson.
I'm gonna put my dick in.
But anyway, he fucking stabs her through that cryogenic thing, and in doing so, he released the cryogenic stuff, the freeze ray, the door locks. She's gonna get frozen with him, but thank God he's frozen, right? No. It's over. Fast forward 400 fucking years.
And the Alien sequel comes out.
The Alien, yeah. At this point, oh my god, guys.
This was a hardcore Alien.
It was so crazy. It was
everything.
It was fucking Aliens.
Everything.
It was Doom. It was... But you know, despite all that stuff, because look, the research facility, it's locked down. 400 years later in the future, these... You know, a professor and students come and find Jason and the bodies, and they take it back to their spacecraft Grindel.
Oh, here's a nice piece of shit.
Pretty much. But we're gonna study Jason. We don't know who Jason is, but we're just gonna study him.
Because they're Wayland Enterprises, and it's all
500 years in the future again. Like oh my god! But you're like, I'm on board because it's fun. It's so different than the other things that have been going on at this point. Like I'm on board. Dude, I'm having a good time.
It's like a TV expanded but rated R Netflix version of fucking expansion pack on a video game. Like it doesn't even count.
It doesn't even count. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It's just batshit.
It doesn't matter.
Let's let someone do whatever the fuck they want.
But I was having fun. I was having fun, Mom, and you interrupted. Like, I was having fun.
It's crazy.
This whole fucking movie is fun times. There's no way that it relates to anything with Crystal Lake. It has nothing to do with the lore of Jason at all, unless you're going to say that Jason survives in the 24th century, I guess. And that scared me a little bit. There was a cat that dropped off, too, from his sink. What the fuck is that?
You're all doomed.
Poltergeist.
Nike. First off, the music, man. I feel like this movie could have been even way better if they just made a couple small changes. Number one change, if they just changed the music. The music in this is worse than a fucking softcore porn on Skinamax at 4 a.m. The music is goddamn garbage juice, dude. It's fucking terrible. Like, the music... Even the scenes that could be cool kills, that could be awesome, the music fucking crushes. They don't even try to go towards Manfredi's great works, which, by the way, we've not mentioned in all these reviews, like how great Harry Manfredi was, or Freddy, or however you say it. Like, the music, the Jason music, the scores have been amazing up to this point, and they just fucking yanked that shit out, and this sounds like a 1996 PC fucking video game.
We're in the 24th century. Get over yourself.
Garbage. The music sucks so terribly. But this is a ship, and it really just lives up to what it's supposed to be. Everyone's fucking... There's just a bunch of people trying to have sex and weird fishnet shirts because everyone in the future has fishnet shirts and weird shit happening. There's the one dude who likes to have his nipples twisted and clamped.
You pass!
You pass! While he wears the lingerie, you've got... Everyone just wants to fuck, and there's a bunch of beautiful women on this ship.
It's shit ton.
And there's a lot... This movie's just...
Thought.
It knows what it is. It's sexy.
And that's what I like. I like that the movie knew exactly what it was. They weren't trying to take it a serious fucking stab at Jason at all.
It's like pouring 5-hour energy on top of a line of cocaine. Well, I don't know what that's like, but I feel like that's Jason X.
Yeah, Jason X, should it have been made? Probably not. But at the end of the day, X going to give it to you. He's going to give it to you. It doesn't matter. It was made. And
some great kills though. Like
the kills were cool.
The cryogenic
oh god, that was
face,
the best one to me.
Slam her face. Basically, Kane Hodder in this film was it was like watching Dan Marino play all those years for the Dolphins. Like the team's not that great. They're not going to win a Super Bowl. No one's going to take it seriously. But you got that one-star player. He's like Joe Thomas for the Browns. They're forever going to suck, and he's still going to be there doing a great fucking job.
So you went that way.
Kane Hodder was a fucking star in this shitty ass fucking movie.
I was going with Kurt Russell from The Miracle. It wasn't scary. I mean, there was no moment that was tense to me when I was watching it, or remotely like, oh my god, because the entire time you're wanting Jason to come on and whoop some ass. At this point, Jason is Batman fucking Return, or no, Batman Forever with the nipples. You just want him to come on board and be like, show me something.
It's Alien Resurrection with Jason instead of an alien, and that's basically what you get here. But you do get some badass kills, man. And I like where they put Todd Farmer, who wrote the film, in the middle of it. The Danger Room. You got this Danger Room scene happening where these VR things are showing up. Jason has some badass kills. He cuts the dude in half and then actually kills him in real life. There's so many fucking cool kills in this movie, you can never name them all.
So we didn't know about this, but I did rent this movie on an off chance. I was at Hollywood Video, I think. I rented this movie. I saw Jason X. I'm like, I'm going to go rent this. I know it's going to be dumb. It literally showed Jason in space with one half of his mask like T-600. He looked like the fucking cybernetic T-1000. Like, it was terrible.
They did that later.
Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to... Popped it in. It was cool. It was cool in the fact that they weren't taking it seriously at this point anymore.
It felt like it started out as a porno, and then they decided to try to make a real Jason movie.
But I liked it though. I liked the fact that they were like, you know, we've fucked up so much. goes to hell, and now we're here. Let's just have fun.
I think
because it makes no sense why he should be here and exist in space. But let's just have fun.
I think, and the sergeant dude, the main
he was
dude,
great. I like that guy, Brodsky.
Yeah, Brodsky, who looks like Booker T in space. Like he was a fucking badass. He has one of
the hollow. He
has one of the best kills of all time, where Jason stabs him through the door, and he's like, "It's gonna take more than that," and he stabs him. And he's like, "That'll just about do it." That was great. And my favorite kill, I think, of the whole movie, even though it's completely off screen, is the professor, because you see Jason in this slow down moment with someone, and it's almost like Out for Justice with Steven Seagal. He's like, "I got money, I got this," and Jason's just like walking towards him, and he's like, Jason basically gets him to give him his machete, and then he goes, "Hey guys, it's okay, he just wanted his machete back." And then the camera floats back to the other people, and you just hear, "Ah!"
Well, there's so many
awesome.
there's so many cool moments to pick though. Like that was just so stupid. It was funny kind of moments like that. You're like, I love Jason. I love Jason at this point. Like when he walks into the VR game room and he slices the fucking alien in half.
Yeah.
He's like, get the fuck out of my way. And the part where the bitch had been like sawing his face to get his mask off and like plucking his eye out.
By the way, gay pride Jason mask. No one ever talks about it. It's not included in the game.
Pride? What are you talking about?
Gay pride Jason mask.
What are you talking about?
Several times they show the mask and it's got that little rainbow slit on it. No one
Rainbow
talks
slit?
about it.
What are you talking about? There's
Gay
no
pride
rainbow
Jason
slit.
mask exists.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, when they're doing the work on his face and they're like sawing his face in that nasty scene, there's a rainbow stripe all the way down his face. It's gay pride Jason mask.
Huh.
You heard it here first.
You guys did great.
So 2017
But
over here.
I thought it was funny when he sets up on the table and he's like, "What the fuck?" Like Jason said, and he really looks like out of place. And that was because even when they revive the girl from the very beginning of the movie, she gets really quickly acclimated to her environment, like in like 5 minutes. Sigourney Weaver took at least 40 minutes to figure out that she'd been in cryo sleep for that long.
And that movie
she's
was at
like
least 40 times
she's
better.
like 15 minutes. Like
Yeah.
I'm good. Jason actually looks like he's lost.
You know
when
what?
he sets up, he's like, "What the fuck?" And he looks around, he's like, "Where's my trees? Where's my beautiful house? Where's my beautiful wife?"
How
Like,
did I get here?
yeah, he's like fucking. And then, like, dude,
That moment though, Jason only awoke, if you pay close attention, that girl came. The second she was like, "Oh, fuck." Jason all of a sudden sat up. He was like, "Someone came." It's sex and coming that wakes up Jason.
yeah, and when he wakes up, he's like, "Not in my house."
This shit is... You only heard it here. That's why we're on this earth. That's why God put us
yeah,
here,
Jason
to tell you shit like
Jason
that.
only awakes when a girl comes.
Pay attention.
The android
Yeah.
sex bot. Because she is totally a sex bot. That motherfucker tries to say that she's
Hey.
not. But you know what? At the I'm not against him. Because if you're gonna make a hot fucking bot, fuck it. If you're gonna make a girl that looks like that and that's your robot,
Not just that, dude. Not just that. But
love comes in all forms, man.
If you guys follow us on at We Watch the Movie on Twitter and Instagram, we put up shit there you can't get here. But I tweeted about that while I was watching this.
Oh.
I was like, you know what? He fucks that bot.
Good for him.
He fucks that bot.
Good for him.
But he should have fucked that bot.
A long time ago.
I like that guy. You know what?
I do too.
It wasn't pervy. He had a chance to have sex with the one chick, and he was like, "I'm not gonna have sex with."
She
anybody."
liked it.
He said,
She liked it because he didn't want her.
He said,
Janessa.
he said, "I'm not going to have sex with anybody with bigger balls than me." And then he actually loves this robot. He loves this robot.
There was a love story inside the Jason X movie.
It was actually kind of touching when
It
he
was.
was like,
It was a
she
little
was like,
touching.
they kissed, and she's like, our probability to survive just went up to 53%.
Let's go to 100%.
Let's go to 100. And then they had that
They
makeout scene.
fucked.
It was actually touching. And you know what I said? I said on Twitter, and I believe this today, even though that was only like 2 hours ago. I said, I like that guy.
That guy's a great guy.
It wasn't a pervy thing
No.
that he fucked that robot.
No.
He fucked that robot out of love.
Out of
if you
love.
love a robot, you could fuck it.
Yeah, but just don't go making that shit with toasters and stuff and try to put your dick in it because you're gonna get electrocuted.
I mean, it's dangerous.
I mean, it's gotta be. You gotta wait till they're androids.
Morally,
wait till no, it's not moral. Fuck morals.
no, I'm just saying.
If it was an
morally,
android, look, if
You could
if
fuck a
it
toaster.
looked like her, you can fuck it.
if you thought you loved the toaster morally, I guess you could fuck the toaster.
No.
But the toaster would still probably kill you, especially if you try to have shower sex with the toaster.
Or you plugged it in.
If you plug it in. That's weird, though.
Plug it in.
Well, it's got to
plug
be
it in.
alive.
No, don't.
You want to fuck it while it's sleeping? That'd be rape, brother.
No,
Don't fuck your
It's a-
toaster while it's not plugged
it's
in.
a machine.
Then it's sleeping.
What's
If the toaster's not plugged in, it's sleeping.
what rights do they have?
If you're gonna fuck a toaster in the shower,
You'll die.
but you can't do it while it's asleep,
Yeah, you can.
would you fuck someone you love while they were sleeping?
It's a robot. And it's a toaster.
This is
like Alice before Alice, whoops the fuck out of him, like,
Blows him to
kicks his
smithereens.
shit. Yeah, fucks him up.
Literally blows his fucking face off.
But
And
then
you think,
those
what-
goddamn ants.
But it's interesting because you see that scene, you see his face literally leave his fucking face.
Yeah, there's no brain left.
And it's interesting because you go, where do we go from here?
Yeah,
and then those fucking nanobots from the Betty Max movie come around and, you know.
And they fucking form him back up, and he becomes like a fucking Terminator.
Super Shredder.
But it's weird to me that the ants didn't just repair Jason's brain, right? They didn't just repair that whole fucked up thing. They gave him a new mask, like a new mask that they figured out. Like, this looks kind of similar. And when he shows up at the door, he's like, "Motherfucker, do you know what I've gone through?" Like, he's like, "I just want to machete you, and you've had to." But you know what?
That's how you feel post pump.
That post, yeah.
Start lifting the
that
weights.
Jason X version of him, that cybernetic look, I love it and I hate it. I kind of like it,
Yeah.
and then I kind of hate it. Because it's so fucking stupid, it's
Jason
so
on
kooky,
steroids.
but I like it too. And when I saw him, he looked so fucking pumped and
Yeah.
ready. You know, like, yeah, it's fucking after a pump, he's like, fuck yeah! Like, I mean, it was like, it was
adamantium.
It was.
He looked like he'd been pumped with fucking some X2 shit.
There was a cool scene when they turn on the VR and Jason's in like Crystal Lake.
This girl's like
1980.
smoke and drink and short.
Let's smoke some pot.
And you know Jason's going right after that. This is very fucking meta. It's a great meta scene in
like,
movie history.
He takes their fucking sleeping bags, beats the shit out of it, and Jason's like,
That scene.
I don't want you in my fucking camp
That
ever.
fucking scene is one of the quintessential, and I missed this fucking sci-fi crazy batshit movie. That's one of the great Jason scenes of
That
all
was
time.
great, man.
Because he's taking the one camper, knocking to the other camper, and the noise it's making that.
Yeah.
And then hits the tree. Fucking classic.
But then Brodsky shuts the fucking door like a boss. Boss.
He Halo tackles that.
And he's like, and then you have this cool scene where they're like fucking going at each other. Like, that was cool, man. Like, where you have Jason on one side, Brodsky on the other, and the flames are flying. You know,
it actually made me laugh my ass off.
It looked cool though.
Watching Jason go.
No,
That's what it was, dude. It was like-
I know, but that was after. I'm talking about like in that moment though, when you have Brodsky versus Jason, and they're like getting ready to punch, and then you have the flames. But yeah,
the Jason interception though was great.
Jason's still flying towards the fucking lifeboat, and that girl's like, "You gotta be kidding me!" I'd be the same way. I'm like, "Are you fucking joking?" And then Brodsky flies in and saves the day and takes his ass down to Earth. And then you get the hot girl and the guy, and like, oh my god, a shooting star. I think it landed in that lake. Let's go check it out after they make out. And then you see Jason's mask float to the bottom.
You know what? It's the end of Jason as we know it. I give it a 5.5.
I'm gonna give it.
It's a piece of shit,
Oh,
but I
I
enjoy
rating.
it, so it's barely above average for me because it's fucking awful. And the worst thing about it, absolutely, is the score, but it still has some fun kills, and it's still kind of a fun movie. So 5.5 for me.
I'm gonna give it a 6.0, man.
You comment down below, let us know your thoughts. We love your fucking faces, and if you're new to the channel, click that subscribe button and get some. I said, God damn, wait my bit.
Do you want to go to fucking space, Cam? I will fuck the shit out of you.
We watched a movie. Yeah. We watched a movie. We watched it. We watched a movie. Yeah. You know what? We did a review. We watched a movie. We watched a movie.